the video you're about to watch, I've decided I'm not going to redo because I want you to hopefully learn what not to do from the video. And one of the main things that I encourage you not to do is don't apply this in direct sunlight, especially if it's hot. I just think that this caused a lot of problems for me, and I ended up redoing the passenger side because I wasn't happy with the way it turned out. And when I redid it, I did it in the shade and in cooler temperatures, and it applied great. And it even came off much differently. So my number one I guess advice would be don't install this in direct sunlight and heat. My second piece of advice is for sure take your time. If you make a mistake on it, like let's say when you're peeling it off and it peels into the area that you need covered, then you're going to basically have to start over, and you can't just start over or heal a spot very nicely. I mean, you can, but it doesn't look good. Let me show you an example of this. So right here, I made a mistake, and you can see that I just tried to cover it and it left this line. But I cut it here and here, but basically if you make a mistake like this, you would end up having, I would have to pull this whole piece off and redo it. So if you make a mistake, just know that you're gonna have to start over on the whole entire piece that you're trying to cover, or be able to live with patch kits like that. That's a couple suggestions I have for you. I'm gonna show you the after product now that I've put it on and I'm happy with it, and then go ahead and watch the video. You can see how I've applied the product, and again, I wouldn't do this in the direct sunlight or heat, but at least the video will give you some ideas of what to do and what not to do when applying the product. I think now that I've redone it, especially in cooler temperatures, I think the product is great. We'll see how it holds up, and I will come out with my feedback on that later on after it's been a while. Items I've got to start with. First of all, we're going to clean the chrome and the badges with some alcohol, and then I have some masking tape, I have plastic sheeting, I also have some parchment paper, a microfiber, and then the actual product itself. And so I'm using this Plasti Dip luxury metal model, as well as I got this glossifier coating. I'm not sure I'm going to use it or that I need it, but I have it just in case. And then I bought 2 bottles of this. So let's go start with this and clean the truck first. On my truck, you can see all this chrome. This is the area I'm going to Plasti Dip, as well as the handles here. I'm not sure about the badging down here. I may do this here, possibly this. But for sure, I'm going to start with this and this. I'm going to clean it first, and then I'll see what it looks like after I've done that. I'm just going over all the areas that I think I might want to dip, and then I'll start to mask it off. And again, I'm using just some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol mixed with water, just to make sure everything is nice and clean. And I'm doing a little bit wider area than I'm going to be dipping, so that when I go to peel it off, it peels off easily. I'm not sure I am going to do these emblems yet, but if I do, I'm going to get in here to clean the inside of these decals. Okay, so I'll finish doing this and then I'll mask it off. I'll do a walk around to show you. This is the before. In the front, I'm going to leave for now. Yeah, so I'm not going to do the grill. And this area down here, haven't decided on, but I'm going to start with the window trim first. I am going to go through the emblems with these and just clean it out. Also, that I noticed the edges of the window trim was dirty, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. Just make sure everything is nice and clean. You can see here some of the stuff I got. Do you see that? Before I actually put that plastic on, I'm going to go around and mask off around the area first, so that when I peel it, it comes off with the tape. And you can see I'm leaving myself like an inch gap here. I'm going to spray this whole area as well. Okay, I'm gonna finish masking this, taking forever. Okay, so don't laugh at my masking job, but that's for the trim, and I'm ready to put on my first coat. Let's get to it. I read that if you soak these in some warm water, it helps it spray easier. So they've been sitting in a bucket of warm water. And we'll start with the handle. So we're gonna do like 9 coats of this. The first 2 go on really light. Actually, it says on this can 3 to 4 on average, so maybe we'll do like 6. That's the first coat. I'm going to wait 15 minutes now. Start a timer and come back in 15. While that first coat is drying, it's not going to take 15 minutes because it's pretty warm out here today. But I'm going to start masking the other side. Okay, it's been 8 minutes and it's totally dry, so I'm going for round 2. That round I just tried to go at different angles and get it like from the top and the bottom. So that's round 2. Another timer and back to masking. Okay, it's been another 7 minutes. I checked it and it's dry, so we're going for our third coat. This time it's going to be a little bit heavier. This time I want it to be pretty wet. That's round 3. 13 minutes. Time for round number 4. That one I did pretty heavy. 11 minutes, it's dry. I'm gonna do round number 5 on this side, and I'm gonna start with round number 1 on the other side. So I've done 7 coats, and I just put a coat on. I think I might just do 1 more. It's drying really fast out here. On the can it says a minimum of 30 minutes between coats, but mine is drying really fast. So this last round I waited like 20 minutes, and it was plenty of time. Here I'm doing the emblem here in the back. I'm gonna peel out the red GMC, and then I have 3 coats going on right now on the other side, and I'm letting this dry for 15 minutes. So I'm making my way there. Once this is all done, glossifier coating on it. So I think that'll help it not look so matte. And so right now it looks pretty matte, which might not be a bad thing. It kind of matches this here. The gloss I was hoping would make it look more like this, but actually these look a little bit like my fenders and this area, so maybe I won't put that on. I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna put maybe a couple rounds of this on, a couple coats of this on, and I'm gonna start on the emblem on the back, just so we can see kind of what it looks like. So let me take you back there. Let that dry for a minute. Yeah, I might want to do that all the way around because it looks like it gives it a little bit of shine, but I can't tell yet because it's still wet. But I'll give it a minute and we'll see what it looks like after it dries. Last coat's gonna go on the other side. This is the last coat I'm doing on the passenger side. Last coat of this spray. That'll do it for that coat. And let's go check the other side. Maybe I can put on the gloss. Does turn out kind of gives it a little shine to it. And because I've shined in the truck, I'm going to put on a couple of coats of this over the whole truck. Yeah, I think that's going to look better. Let that dry and I'll go for another round and go on the other side. Fun part where I get to peel this off. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold the camera and do this at the same time, but this is what I want to peel off because this is the red area. Let's see if I can grab a piece here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, someone said to pull it like, pull it like this. Wow, it's coming off nice once you get it started, and it's splitting right where the lines are perfectly. It's cutting itself. Yeah, this stuff is pretty dope. This stuff is pretty amazing. Well, there's the G. I gotta peel off all inside here. Let me see. I need to get a toothpick. I'll be right back. No toothpick, but I do have plastic fork. I'm gonna use a piece of this plastic fork. I want to get in here. Let's start. Well, actually, let's just see if this pulls off first. This I want to move. You see that there? Okay, can you see this here? So I'm gonna just remove the paper first. There's a little bit of overspray there, so I'll work on getting that off, but there we go. Just take your time, and it cuts itself off. So the overspray is kind of nice because you can grab it easier to pull it off. And you can definitely see where I have some overspray. So I'll show you how to take that off, but it's supposed to come off with just a little rag. Let's get this area first. Yeah, when it's little pieces like this, it's hard to get off. I'm going to show you the overspray. You can see it right here, this line, how it comes off. So that's just some alcohol and water and a microfiber towel. Comes right off. So don't worry about getting overspray. It'll come right off. Same thing over here, I have a little bit. Comes right off. Yep, I like the look of that a lot. Okay, let's see if I can film this while I start to peel this off. Remove this. See if I can get it to catch a little bit with this tape. Yep. So the truck, all the trim and the emblem, and this is, you know, 4-door, took 1 can, and that was doing 8 coats. Just, it took exactly like a can. Give you an idea of reference. Okay, so see, it's cutting itself up. See it coming up here, and it's just pulling off of the handle right exactly where it needs to come off. Okay, I'm gonna work on this with 2 hands and I'll get back. This is the chrome piece here, so I'm wanting to remove this area here. This is the glass. Peeling very easily off of the glass. Wow, it cuts itself perfectly. You guys, this stuff is good. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to peel this whole window. Here's the after product. All around the windows I deleted, and the door handles. So they used to be chrome, and then I thought this turned out really sweet. The GMC logo came out super nice. So see that black around the red?
And I may leave the denali. I haven't decided if I'm gonna black that out or not. See if I can get out of the sunlight. But here's from this angle, all blacked out. I'll show you a flaw that I was talking about. Like right here, you can see I ended up redoing this whole thing, and then this I had another spot, and I ran out of material, and also I'm running out of time, so I left that for now. But otherwise it goes on pretty good. In this area here, it really stuck inside, and it wouldn't pull out, so I have these little frays that I'll work on getting out. But like this door, it didn't do that, and the door handles turned out really nice. So the door handles turned out better than I thought they would. And here it is in the full sunlight. You can see there's pollen sitting on it, but this side turned out nice around the windows. The product just pulled out really easily and cleanly. So maybe it was too hot. I did this in the sun, and the other side sat in the sun while I ate lunch. That could have been a problem. You can see a little flaw there. Right up in that area. Like I said, I got tired, I ran out of product, and also I'm out of time.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no another. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side.
Well, finally finished. So take your time. I would do 8 coats, at least 8 coats. It looks better. And if you make a mistake, you'll have to just start all over with the piece that you made the mistake on, so it all looks even. But I'm glad I redid it. It looks so much more professional now. And I couldn't live with the little mistakes that I did. Yeah. We'll see how it holds up, and I'll let you know what I think of the product after I've had it on for a while, but looks good now. So the video you are about to watch is I'm leaving up because